And we are live. Finally.
Supposed to go.
This is. I would like to introduce my new co-host. This is Stephanie Emo version.
Yeah, this is the emo version now. So I promise I haven't fallen off the face of the earth. Well, I mean, I guess I did for a little bit, but first off, I haven't been on Facebook in a minute. Actually, that's not like a lie. I haven't been on Facebook in a while. Partly because we were out of town, and I'll be real with you guys. I pretty much just kind of stopped looking at my phone for like 10 days. Almost.
Yeah. Put the damn thing down.
I did.
Like
I did.
10
I mean,
days. So did I.
I was on it.
Nice.
I was on it for occasionally, but for the most part, I completely detached myself from the phone. And let me tell you, it was nice. It was nice. But the one thing I do wish that I could rewind the clock 24 hours and do, I wish I could go back and make a post. Guy right here, happy Father's Day, Jeremiah. You are best partner in this thing we call parenthood I could ask for, and I just love you to death. So yeah, I hope you had a nice Father's Day. I think you did. He got a big fat ribeye, which was really nice.
That was very tasty.
Yeah,
very tasty. I'm trying to adjust the soundboard here a little bit.
Okay.
Is it better, guys?
Sherry.
Is the sound better?
Sherry.
Christina.
Charles. Hey, Charles. Let's see. Christina. There's Christina. Hi, people.
So, yes, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there.
Yep.
And happy midsummer.
Yes, it is.
It is.
It officially is summer now.
Yes.
Man, the heat was kicking our ass when we were in Texas.
It was. That was terrible over at the farm. But, it's just been kind of crazy.
Oh, I miss your face too, Christina. But no, overall, we had a really, really good time. Back to work in the morning, which actually...
For you, I don't go back till Wednesday.
Well, I'm actually, I'm not dreading it, so that's a good feeling. I'm kind of ready to go back to work. Although I don't know what I'll be walking in. I don't know who'll still be here with me.
Who knows?
Who I'll still get to go see.
Kind of the nature of our job.
Yeah. But it was really nice. Sorry. Did I blow your eardrums?
Only a little bit.
It was really nice to take a break, people. I encourage it. Take a mental break. Put your phones down. And I even did not. I even was proud of myself because I didn't even look at my work phone until today. Because I just kind of got caught up to speed on a few things, but
this even says we're live on YouTube.
What?
I'll be damned.
Are we still in the current universe?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like a, I don't know. That's weird because I usually have to completely reset the whole YouTube channel to get it to go live on YouTube.
Things are going our way.
All right.
So let me tell y'all a little story about when we were at the farm. So on the way to the farm, is Captain on? Captain Carl. Hi, Carl. So let me tell you a little story. So we were at the farm, and I was kind of walking over by some trees, and I just happened to look down, and by my feet was this turtle. I mean, it was like the epitome of the kind of turtle, if you're looking for a turtle, you would want to find. And on the way to, let me back up, little backstory here. One of our kiddos has been wanting a pet turtle for a long time. And on the way down there, she was in my vehicle, and she said, Stephanie, I feel like this is it. This is the trip. I just feel like I'm going to find the turtle of my dreams. And I'm like, I hope you do. So then, flash forward, I found this turtle. I picked it up, carried it up, motioned for Jeremiah to come out of the house. I'm like, Jeremiah, come here. I was like, what do you think? And he was like, don't let Madeline see that turtle. We don't have the setup for a turtle yet. So I'm like, okay. So I crept on over and put the little turtle back where I found him. And then as we were headed home, there was a turtle, and all of a sudden I look up and see brake lights and slammed on my brakes, and I'm honking my horn. I'm like, Jeremiah, I almost ran into the back of your vehicle. And lo and behold, there was a turtle that they passed. Luckily, it was a water turtle, not the kind she wanted.
Yep.
But yeah, it was. Yeah, but I felt like, oh, here she set that
she
intention.
doesn't go back and watch this show.
She doesn't ever watch it. She, so it's like she set that intention, and she just knew it'd be this weekend, and sure enough,
She saw turtles.
she saw turtles, and I found the perfect turtle.
Actually, we saw like 3 or 4 turtles on the drive home, but they were all the kind that she doesn't want. So,
Yep. It was funny because when she got out to go investigate the turtle that I almost ran into the back of Jeremiah's truck for, he looked at me and he was like, he came walking over to the car, my vehicle. I rolled the window down. He's like, "It's not the one it's not the kind she wants. Thank God." So
we do not have the setup ready for it yet. So
we don't. We don't.
Anyway, yeah. What else has been going on? Huh?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you.
I guess who else
What
would you
I'll
be talking to? So when we were, okay, people, so the first half of our vacation, we went down to Texas. Second half of, what? Sorry.
Sounded like an organ there for a minute.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, no wonder. Sorry, guys. Some of the shock cords came off of this mic mount. There we go. That ought to be better.
So the first half we went to Texas.
That's better.
First half of our trip we went to Texas. Second half we went down to the farm. And so literally, like, we have the past 10
We've
days.
been gone for like 9-10 days.
Out of 11 days, we've been gone 10 of them. So, yeah.
Suicidal prairie dogs.
What? Are they foaming at the mouth?
Sherry said she keeps finding baby turtles, and Charles says he keeps finding suicidal prairie dogs.
I would leave them alone.
Sounds like we've got stories you need to share with us at some point.
Yeah,
Charles.
I would highly advise you to step away. Do not approach. Be cautious.
Are they suicidal and playing in traffic? Is that the deal?
Oh man. So yeah, I hope everybody's had a good time, and yeah, it's kind of nice to be back on here because we were absent for a few weeks.
It's been oddly absent of spooky stuff too.
Yeah.
It really has been. That's been kind of nice. I'll give it that, but oddly absent. I don't know if I would be comfortable with being this completely absent of spooky stuff for this long, you know.
Well, it is what it is.
You know, it just, I mean, you know, there was no real interactions, you know, in Texas,
Mm-hmm.
you know. The last time we were down there, the little one, Sophie, saw Grandpa, Papa, 2 or 3 times. Well, no, it was more than that. It was 4 or 5 times. And but this time she didn't. Well, I didn't hear her talk about it at all.
Didn't hear her talk
at
about
least.
it. No.
And what else? I mean, there wasn't anything really going on out at the farm. It was just kind of peaceful.
Yeah, it's nice.
So it was. It's been nice.
It's nice.
Been real nice.
I'm glad to be home though.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah,
glad to be home.
I guess it's time to get back to the back to the grind.
Back to reality. Back something. Back to reality.
So, what's going on in the spooky world?
I don't know about that, but I do know that my mother-in-law has some amazing rocks in her rock garden that
Yeah.
I want so bad.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I don't know.
Oh.
Here, hang on, you guys. Keep talking.
Oh my gosh. So my mother-in-law, she's this very amazing woman, and she has this phenomenal rock garden, and she's collected rocks for, I don't know, since before Jeremiah came into the picture. Yeah. And I can't even describe the magnitude of how amazing her rock collection is. When I say amazing rock collection, I'm talking like giant hunks of petrified wood and massive chunks of obsidian, raw obsidian, and just but the one that I'm like coveting is this massive chunk of clear quartz, raw clear quartz, and
well, it's not clear quartz; it's white quartz.
White quartz. Sorry, white quartz.
You're fine.
She also has chunks of a meteorite that hit where did that meteorite hit?
That was the Arizona meteor crater.
Yeah, she's got chunks of meteor embedded in a stone.
Sandstone, big ass piece of sandstone that's got meteorite embedded in it.
It's amazing.
You can see where it literally melted into the sandstone when it hit. But a lot of these things that Stephanie's talking about are, I don't know if you guys saw on Darkness Tavern, we drug out our great big, head-sized chunk of rose quartz.
That did not come from your mom.
This actually came from Stephanie's grandma.
Yeah.
But that
size comparison, that's probably
that white quartz that Stephanie was talking about, probably close to twice the size of that.
Yeah, and like all of these stones in raw form that my mother-in-law has in her fabulous rock garden are huge. All of them are huge.
Yeah.
None of them are small. Like that chunk of rose quartz right there is, I think maybe one of the raw pieces of obsidian is maybe a little bit bigger than that one, but still, that's massive.
Yeah. Well, there's the one piece of snowflake obsidian that's about this size, maybe a little bigger. There's another piece that, I don't know, if I was guessing, is probably 4 times that size. There's another piece yet that's probably 8 or 10 times that size. It's huge. The damn thing probably weighs 500 pounds.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
It is a big-ass chunk of volcanic glass.
I just don't know how in the heck they, transported / got in their vehicles /
my dad was a big old boy, and he had a way of talking people into helping him.
He had a way with words.
He talked to New Mexico, an Arizona state trooper into helping him load a great big piece of petrified wood, which is highly illegal. So.
Oh my goodness. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they'd put you under the prison for that now, but it is what it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the dinosaur footprints.
Those are so cool.
Pictures of all that next time we're down there.
Are they actual dinosaur footprint fossils?
Well, it's some kind. Yeah, it's some kind of a prehistoric bird or dinosaur footprint or something. I'm not sure what it is. Mom had it identified, or someone in the family had it identified, but there's 2 of them. And they're each in, big pieces of sandstone.
Yeah.
And it's really cool.
Yeah, they are.
And so.
Wow.
So, I'm going to ask again, what's going on in the spooky world? Anyone in the chat got any comments about anything going on in the spooky world? Carl said Frank must be making an appearance. The camera blurred out real bad.
I felt like I was going to die when we were in Texas.
Why?
So I have this terrible fear of heights, and
we
went to this amusement park, and Jeremiah was like, hey, let's go on this ride. And I was like, okay. Well, failure on my end of things. I didn't actually scope out how high up the ride went. And it was, with any ride, you get on there, you can't get off till it's over.
Right.
I thought I was, that was.
It was like a ski lift that went over the whole amusement park from end to end, basically. And once you get up there, you don't get down.
Devin's watching.
Hey, Devin. Your ghost approves of your renovations to the house. Very cool. We still need to get over there and check that out sometime, man.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. His wife is a phenomenal reader.
I still want to have her do a reading for me at some point.
You need to, if she'll do it.
But yeah, I'm sorry, guys. We're a little bit blown away. We're road tired, and I'm really frustrated with tech issues because my computer decided it wasn't going to wait any longer to do updates. That's why we were a half hour or more late getting started tonight. So we're really road tired, worn down from the heat and the farm, and but it's been 3 weeks since we did a show, or more than that.
Has it?
Yeah. Last time we did a show was when Esty was on.
Ooh. Failure on our part.
So,
Oops.
we knew we needed to do something.
Yeah.
Something. But we got some cool stuff in the works. I've been talking to a few people for potential guests, and we're trying to work on getting the guest lineup set back up. And I've also got some possibilities in the works for live investigations, which will be fun. Be a little bit more organized and a little bit easier to watch, I hope, than what we did at the house here. So, should be fun. Should be fun. So, and we've got something in the works for in August, which will be cool.
The fair?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Well, not just the fair, but we're going to have lots of people in one place at the same time, and we might as well try to put a show together. Kind of what I was thinking.
Yes.
So.
Yes. Yes, I approve of that message.
So, I need to look something up here right quick. So, we have Midsummer today for those of you that celebrate it. We do. Oh, really? My keyboard's acting up. That's not one. Heck with it. So, for those of us in the pagan world,
What?
Help me out here.
Sorry, Stephanie is not in her body right now.
Well, snap back to it.
Yeah.
I should be drunk by now.
That's not my fault. So
well, I mean, you're not changing the subject, so.
Well, God, so much pressure. Too much pressure.
So, what, miss you guys too, Sherry. Let's see here. I just had something in mind. What? Well, nobody. And it's gone. Go ahead.
Nobody's mind reader around here, I don't think. If you could, though, would you do it? Would you want to read people's minds if you could?
No.
You wouldn't?
No. Hell no. I got too much going on in my own damn head. I don't want to be in everyone else's head all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I made a TikTok.
What's your username?
Not sure I'm prepared to give that out just yet. I got brave, and the TikTok
I don't know. I've been playing. I don't have TikTok yet. I've been playing with the idea of looking at it for Darkness Live and some of the other adventures.
Well,
but
I got it because I got a reading from somebody who is fabulous, and super insightful and was like, you want to understand your children's culture and the world they live in today? Download TikTok. So I'm like, what? No way. So I took the advice, and guess what? It's actually really, you can find some really funny stuff. And you can waste a lot of time on there as well.
Yeah,
but
that's why I have not gotten it yet,
Yeah, that
because
would be-
I don't need to waste any more damn time.
That would
than
be
I
very
already
scary
do.
for you. In particular for you. You would totally get, you would like blink.
I can lose hours watching
yeah.
YouTube videos.
Oh yeah, TikTok would. Yeah, I don't know if I recommend it for you, but I did. I made myself a TikTok account and I made a video, and it was actually it was just kind of short and to the point.
Yeah.
That's the thing I've found about it is it's like really, really short little videos or insights or people singing or shedding light on a subject or giving their opinions or whatever. It's like endless the stuff you can watch or find, whatever. But
right.
I also feel like it's very scary to me, the culture that our kiddos are in and the stuff they're exposed to, the stuff that they hear about, which if social media wasn't a thing, they wouldn't hear about. I don't know. To me, it's very scary.
Yeah, I'm not going to comment.
You're not going to comment?
Nope, I'm not going to comment
Okay.
on all that. That's a soapbox I don't need to go. That's content for one of the other shows, not for Darkness Live. Me on a soapbox. So.
So you're sparing them all. Is that what you're saying?
I'm sparing myself.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
So,
people. I'm
oh, you
really
guys-
wiped out. I'm not very much.
Oh, you're
good
fine.
Conversation.
You guys out there in the chat, what are some things that you would like to see us talk about?
Yes, Sherry, that's the exact reason why I downloaded it in the first place and took that reader's advice, was because I feel like I'm turning into my own mother, because now I feel like, and when you start thinking that, you're a parent, because it's like, oh, I sound like my mother. Oh God, I'm becoming my mother. But it's actually, it's really smart, because all of you people that have kids out there know that, or remember when you were a kid, even if mom and dad said don't do it, you snuck around and did it anyways. So it's better to get some insight as to their world than just totally be oblivious and have no clue what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. Well, I've always.
Because it is a different world.
Yeah. I've always thought it's important to know what's going on with your kids. Thoughts in alternate dimensions and different versions of yourself would be cool. So.
Ooh. Do you think that when you're... go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. What?
I was going to say, Devin, do you think it's a possibility that when you're dreaming and you wake up from a vivid dream that you're actually in a different reality and you get a glimpse of that reality through your dreams? Maybe. I've kind of wondered that. Does that make sense? Like if you, like when you go to sleep and you wake up in a different time or place. I don't know. It's possible.
Yeah. Something I've always found really interesting is one theory in particular. And I cannot remember for the life of me who I heard talking about this. It might have been how do you say his name? Michio Peku or...
Really smart guy. That's his...
Yes, really, really,
really,
smart
really
guy.
smart guy. The Asian... he looks Asian, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's Asian, Vietnamese,
I think
Korean, white hair that's like a little bit longer than mine. I'm sure everybody that's watching here knows who we're talking about. And, Charles said serial killers. Maybe I'm a serial killer in another, another reality. Maybe we all are. I don't know.
I can't find his name here.
Ooh, Skinwalker. I can't talk. Skinwalker Ranch. Hearing that name gives me the willies. Are you trying to figure out what his name is? Oh, there he is.
Kaku. Michio Kaku.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a physicist. I think he's an astrophysicist. But he talked about this. I think it was him. I can't swear to that because it's been forever since I listened to this whole thing. But the certain theories in physics, especially quantum physics, that lend themselves to the idea that everything in the timeline is always it's happening right now. The past, the future, the present, and possibly even alternate dimensions. It's all happening right now in one place. And he kind of lends that to how some people maybe kind of get a glimpse of.
So is that to say time's not linear?
A different reality or a different time, or even past lives, that type of thing. Future. Somehow there's an intersection there where people are able to actually get a glimpse of something that's outside of what's going on right now. In your location, what you have, access to with your 5 physical senses. It's all happening. Everything everywhere else is also happening right now at that point in time. So you kind of get a glimpse of it. And I've always thought that's interesting. That's a very interesting take on it. Now, of course, it's a lot more complicated than that. I really kind of think you're probably not wrong there, Charles.
Aaron said Blind Frog Ranch next to Skinwalker Ranch has a lot of the same stuff going on. Jeremiah will have to Google that one. I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah, I've never heard of Blind Frog Ranch either, but
we should hear about it.
Let's see here. Something. Let me see here. Let me scroll back up here. I think that it is solid possibility. Same with weird guy feelings that don't add up to anything. Something good to know more about portals, realms, etc. I know they talked about that on Skinwalker Ranch. Keep your woolly away, Stephanie. Blind Frog Ranch. Okay, we talked about that. I believe when we cross over, we will go to the next realm or dimension or time.
Do you think when we cross over, it's like... Do you think that it's immediately you go to the next life? Or do you think that you kind of hang out for a while until it's your time to go to the next life?
So I think there's a lot of... And this just me personally, and this comes purely from my own spirituality... but I think there's a lot of choice there. I believe you have the option to either be just kind of completely blind to what happened, in which case that's what we would call an earthbound spirit. Mm-hmm. I think you can hang around. I think you can hang around indefinitely, personally, if you are in a place where you are capable of helping and guiding others.
Okay.
You can hang out and do that. That's kind of central to my spirituality. you know, but with the circle of the honored dead and such. But then I think, you know, it's at some point you're faced with the choice. You know, if you have certain lessons to learn before you finish your, you know, journeys on Earth or whatever, you know, at some point in time you're going to have to make the round back around. You know, but that's just my thoughts. You know, those that I have talked with more in depth about my spirituality, you know that I don't believe in the classic, you know, heaven or Valhalla or, you know, even the, you know, I know a lot about that type of stuff, but it's, you know, my spirituality is more of a ancestral. It's been passed down through generations, you know, and it kind of revolves around bringing people up, helping people learn lessons and such. And I think that is kind of, from my point of view, from my perspective, that's kind of what that whole go around revolves around. I've been here too damn long helping you people. I'm tired. That's funny. Let's see here. Everything moves in a spiral for people to cross over and look is possible. I know I've heard other people say you can actually even cross over and then even come back. Not as a physical being, but as a guide or whatever. Heaven is what we make it. Cindy, what's up?
Hey, Cindy.
Found it on accident and watched it. It's cool, but I believe there are inner space and time portals.
You know, in our minds,
Skinwalker Ranch is I would recommend that, you know, if you want to look into a creepy place, or, you know, no matter what your interest in the paranormal is, I mean, it's there. You know, I would recommend looking into that. And there's several different shows on there, but there's one in particular I think is named Skinwalker Ranch. The show.
It's inside the, I can't remember. I don't think it says Skinwalker Ranch in the title. I think it just says something about Skinwalker. I don't remember. But if you type in Skinwalker, it'll pop up on Netflix.
And but yeah, it's a really good show. A lot of different stuff in there. And if you want other things especially to read, I would recommend a book called The Agony That Remains. And this book is actually by a good friend of mine. His name is Brandon Callahan. And he wrote this book. It encompasses a couple of different locations, but it's primarily focused on one location that he and I actually found together on a road trip. That is, it's in, or near, not in, it's near Tahlequah, Oklahoma. And a lot of Native American lore around there. In fact, the location that it deals with is still in the original family that it was allotted to in the Cherokee allotments at the end of the Trail of Tears. You know, so there's a lot of history there, and a lot of, I mean, it was just insane. But yes, Skinwalker Ranch is, there's a series too, evidently. New season just started.
Oh, wow.
But I don't know, there's a whole lot of history, on that place, that has, for the last several decades, dealt primarily with the paranormal. Everything from native spirits to hauntings to aliens and UFOs. I mean, you name it. So that's I'd have to say that place would be probably up there. If it wasn't so commercialized, I have an issue with commercialized things, but if it wasn't so commercialized, that place would probably be at the top of my bucket list, and I'd do it in a heartbeat. You're like, nope.
No, sorry,
nope,
I was getting
nope.
completely sidetracked because I was thinking about yesterday we had the TV on and it was the show Ancient Aliens, and it was talking about how the Nazis, supposedly in the Black Forest there was a UFO crash is that in Germany, the Black Forest?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure I've got it correct. And they were talking about how they think they reverse engineered all this alien technology, and that's how the Germans came out with a lot of the stuff or the science for their
there we go. The
military
movie
stuff.
Charles said the movie is on Hulu and Amazon, and it's called Skinwalker.
Anyways, so then I was thinking about Ancient Aliens, the show Ancient Aliens, and then I was thinking about that guy, and then I was thinking, man, hair goals right there for me. That dude, if I could get his hairstyle, Giorgio, whatever his name is. I think that I'm going for.
I'm not saying it's aliens, but
I'm going for that guy's hairdo, I think. Sorry, I'm really struggling with focusing tonight, people. Sorry.
So, I lost count of how many drinks I owed after that. So,
just chug it.
Is Frank messing with the audio now? What's it doing?
Apparently, Frank doesn't want me to have Giorgio's hair. What is his name? Giorgio Canopoulos? No, that doesn't sound right. Giorgio. I don't know. What are his credentials, anyways?
He doesn't have any.
He doesn't? In his own mind, he does?
I'll find it. Keep talking. I'll find it.
Just gotta type in Ancient Aliens, and I bet he pops up. There he
Ancient Aliens guy. Giorgio Tsoukalos.
He is a Swiss-born writer, ufologist. Oh, there he is. You think
I gotta pull this up. I think.
Well,
I'll get a copyright ding, or someone will get pissed for putting this up. But it's yeah. Let me copy this.
Oh my goodness, he
Copy.
is
Media. Keep talking.
Let's see here. A bodybuilding promoter and a volunteer in something. Bodybuilding contests. Well.
Because this
Charles said
this picture on his Wikipedia page says it all, man. I mean, okay, so the guy, he makes some good points.
Roid boy.
Yeah, right.
Carl says roid boy.
But in talking, he does make some good points. But, I mean, it's just, you look at his credentials. Of course, I'm sure people say the same thing when they look at my credentials. And I'm, talking about some of the stuff that I, do. But... it's fun. It's fun. I'd like to go to Blind Frog Ranch. They're not looking for the aliens, but
Charles
gold.
said,
but finding all the other stuff like Skinwalker Ranch. Have you heard about the end of the war? The Germans had a secret base in Antarctica.
I have heard of that.
The U.S. Navy got attacked by aliens. I have heard
of that.
Briefly about that. I don't have a whole lot of detail on that. But that is
The dude is a fashion icon.
I know, right?
I know.
Right?
Devin, I'm trying to get my hair to look like him. Just saying, not really. I go for the more like Edward Scissorhands look or something. I don't know. I don't even care.
Oh, man.
A very tight perm. Cindy says, you look like I did when I stuck my finger in a light socket, a.k.a. a very tight perm.
Really, I mean, what's more memeable in the world right now than that face saying something about, I'm not saying it's aliens, but...
My forehead crack.
I can't say anything about that. My forehead goes all the way back to the back of my head.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, poor Jeremiah was like watching him and over the weekend, and God, it was so hot a couple days, and he just had sweat pouring off of his head, and I'm just like, oh my god, you poor guy.
It doesn't take. I mean,
thank God you have eyebrows.
I've got the air conditioner going over there right now, and I'm on the verge of sweating right now. So, got a picture of the wife with hair like that. Won't share it though. I want to live.
You know what? I don't blame you.
That's a smart move, Charles. Mm-hmm. Smart man.
Yep. Yep.
You know, of course, I remember back when...
I agree, Charles. I agree.
When I was in high school, it was all the rage for...
Carl is catching up with you. Cindy said Carl is catching up with you. I love it. Hey, Jeremy. Jeremy's watching. Hey, man. We missed you in Texas.
Yes, I can, Carl.
What?
Yes,
wait, what?
I can.
Carl, what did Carl say?
Asked if I can sweat drinking a glass of ice water. Yes, I can.
Yes, he can. I've seen it with my own eyeballs. Yes.
If I look at anything above 75 degrees, I start sweating.
Oh, my.
I mean, it's terrible. It's terrible.
God.
It doesn't matter how still I'm sitting or how active I'm being. If I look at anything above 75 degrees, I'm sweating like a pig. Not just a little bit of sweat, not just a damp forehead. I'm talking about dripping.
Yeah, that's not an understatement.
It's terrible. We're getting so far off subject.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Got a Russian hairline. It's all Russian back.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
I just have to say again how much I love this.
Yes.
Love it, love it, love
Courtesy of our very own Charles.
And Crystal.
And Crystal, yes, yes. That was awesome. It said Darkness Live in the Younger Fuzark. Love it.
I very much love it.
What were we talking about? Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Skinwalker Ranch. You probably are ready to change the subject.
It's starting to get dark out.
I don't think she ever finished that
Nope.
show. She couldn't hack it, man. She couldn't hack it.
She shut it off.
Wimp.
Yep. I'll own that shit. I am a wimp and proud of it. But I can shoot a gun now. So
Yes. And she's getting pretty good.
Yep. Yes.
I'll have you ready to carry that thing before long.
Yep. I'll get there. One bullet at a time.
Oh my goodness.
As in like practice, like I don't feel that confident yet to carry one, but I will get there.
Dum. I can't.
For those of you who missed it earlier, happy summer. It's officially summer. Yeah. Annie Oakley.
That would be awesome, Devin. Would love that.
Does Michaela shoot? Does she like to? I wonder if she likes to shoot guns.
I don't know. What do we got here?
That's no joke about finding ammo.
It is 8:30.
What?
It's 8:30. You know, of course, we didn't start till after 7:30.
Yeah, but that doesn't stop time from moving on.
So we're gonna have to go ahead and wrap this up, guys. I know it was kind of short and sweet and a little rough around the edges tonight, but we are getting back on track. We'll be having guests turning out soon, and yeah, guys, we're excited to get back at this. She's getting there. She's only shot a couple times. That's okay.
That's about where I'm at. So
that's where she's in good company with Steph. So
yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna have to wrap this up, guys.
Yes, Carl. Yes, it does.
Well, Steph has to go back to work tomorrow, so
I do. No, I don't have to. I get to go back to work tomorrow. I have work to go back to.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
It is a good thing.
Yeah, Steph's going back to work tomorrow, and we need to wrap it up so we can get the kids around and get them to bed and get ourselves to bed and
make dinner.
Oh, yeah, we still need to do dinner.
Yep, haven't done dinner yet.
We're running a little bit late tonight, so anyway.
It's okay.
You guys,
we appreciate you all.
We do. We really appreciate you guys. Thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for popping back on when we randomly decide to finally do a show for the first time in 3 or 4 weeks. and
my favorite Rolling Stone song is Paint It Black.
What?
I said my favorite Rolling Stones song is Paint It Black. Don't you want to finish your beer?
She's giving me an excuse to finish my drink.
I have a Rolling Stone shirt on. That's what made me think of it.
I've never had to have an excuse for that before, but
I'll give you plenty of excuses. Well.
Okay, so yes, we are gonna wrap this up. Thank you guys for
we love y'all
joining us tonight. Thanks for just hanging out with this craziness, and we will be back next week.
Yay!
Yes, we will be back next week. And
on the 28th.
Sorry, had to think about my work schedule for a second. Yes, we will be back next week. In the meantime, we're going to have some cool stuff coming up, so keep an eye out. In the meantime, you guys stay safe, stay healthy, stay spooky, keep shaking hands with the shadows.
Bye.
We'll talk to y'all later.